Good afternoon, I'm Will Martin with 2 on URFM Hunter News. Hunter ratepayers in declared natural disaster areas will be given a reprieve from their annual local land services rate payments in the wake of last month's floods. Ratepayers will have the opportunity to defer payment of their rates by 3 months. Hunter Local Land Services General Manager Brett Miners says they are committed to helping affected landowners get back on their feet as soon as possible.
And so for farmers who have been impacted by the recent flooding, we're offering that landholders can defer the payment of those rates for 3 months. So that means that they have 4 months to start paying them.
The Hunter's Westpac rescue helicopter has announced it completed a total of 26 missions over the April storm period. Between the 20th and the 26th of April, pilots and crew undertook numerous essential services, including 4 search and rescues, 3 hospital transfers, and 1 relief flight. Rescue helicopter air crewman Graham Nickerson says the helicopter really proves its purpose to the community in times of need.
When we get in any sort of disaster like this, or as it was a state of emergency, our workload does go up. And when you talk about picking up people that every day don't generally require the use of a helicopter, when they're flood-bound and they can't get access to their dialysis, that's when the helicopter comes into its own.
The backlog to repair the Hunter's local roads is continuing to rise. The NRMA says nearly $360 million is needed to bring them up to safe standards, and this figure doesn't include damage from the recent storms. Lake Macquarie has the highest bill at $93 million. Businesses and organisations in the tourism industry across the Hunter are being encouraged to apply for the Regional Visitor Economy Fund to receive grants to bring tourists to regional areas. Funds available for the next financial year total $7.2 million, part of an overall $21 million commitment by the New South Wales Government in 2012. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says it's important for governments to support different industries to create a balanced economy.
Tourism has always been an important part of regional economies. You need a good diversified economy in the regions, and we've got to move away from dependence on 1 or 2 industries. They're good employers, they're good places for young working people to start their lives.
Law students volunteering at the Hunter Community Legal Centre have been nominated for a Hunter Volunteer Centre Award in the team category. Students assist solicitors to provide free legal advice to disadvantaged people in the Hunter by gathering the background information and reducing the workloads of staff while gaining hands-on experience in a legal workplace. Hunter Community Legal Centre Managing Solicitor Bronwyn Ambrigetti says students get to benefit from the help they provide as well.
Students get a lot out of volunteering at our centre. They get to have a lot of client contact. They get to come to court with the solicitors. In fact, they're up at the local court this morning helping the solicitors with the duty service that we run at the Newcastle local court. And they also help us with letter writing and law reform work that we do.
Updating sport, the Adamstown Rosebuds took on Hamilton Olympic last night in an attack-heavy game which ended in a 2-2 draw. Striker Guy Bates put Adamstown ahead in the 12th minute, but a strong catch-up on the behalf of Olympics Kane Goodchild saw Hamilton lead into injury time. In the first minute of injury time, Bates landed a free kick into the top corner to finalise the score. Newcastle Hunters Katie Ebzery has been selected to make her Opals debut on their European tour. She will be joined by 3-time women's national basketball most valuable player Susie Batkovic in her first game for the Opals since the London Olympics in 2012. The Opals tour is part of their lead-up to the FIBA Oceania Championships in August. A Newcastle triathlete, Michelle Gailey, has pulled out a podium finish in the Ironman Australia triathlon. The 2012 champion has recovered from injury and a cancer scare to make the strong comeback in the 2015 competition. 2 on URFM News Time is 12:10.